Welcome back. In just over a week, Oklahoma voters will be deciding if recreational marijuana should be legalized in the state.
News 9's Dana Hurtnicki is talking with Oklahoma City Police Chief Wade Gourley about the impacts saying yes to the proposal could have on his department. It's this week's Chat with the Chief.
Thank you. Oklahoma City Police Chief Wade Gourley here talking to us today about something all Oklahomans will be voting on March 7th. State question 820, legalizing recreational marijuana. The measure would legalize marijuana for recreational use, regulate it and tax it. It would be legal for people 21 and older. The measure does set quantity limits, safety regulations, and lay out penalties for offenders. But Chief, you're saying that you have some real concerns about legalizing recreational marijuana.
Absolutely. First of all, I'd like to say that I sit on the executive board with the Oklahoma Association of Chiefs of Police. They've come out publicly that they do not believe that this is good for Oklahoma. As law enforcement agencies and groups around the state, we believe that what you'll see is increases in the illegal marijuana trade, which is what we've already seen out of medical marijuana, and then just the other things that go with it that it brings. It's not so much you know, those particular users that are out there that are legally using it under the medical marijuana licensing and laws right now. It's the illegal trade that goes along with it that has really expanded in Oklahoma. And
you think that'll get worse if recreational is legalized?
Absolutely. Already Oklahoma has some of the most dispensaries, the most growers, and is producing marijuana beyond the capacity of what you have for legalized users in the state. And so what you're seeing is a lot of that is criminal organizations that are coming in and transporting that out of state, and coming in and setting up enterprise and shop here. We've seen that. You know, we've had a homicide occur at a marijuana grow facility that, you know, just fairly recently. And so we're seeing things like that because of the illegal trade that goes along with it, and that it isn't regulated appropriately. And, you know, again, it's just, compared to other states, Oklahoma has really exceeded the limits of what you normally see when states pass recreational or medical marijuana.
Well, one goal when medical marijuana was passed in 2015 was to ease the burden on jails and people facing jail time for small amounts of marijuana. Has that actually made a difference? Absolutely.
That was addressed, you know, with a couple state questions even prior to marijuana. And so you're not seeing people get arrested for minor marijuana offenses. What we're arresting now is those traffickers that are illegally trafficking in marijuana and moving large amounts throughout the state. And again, the criminal enterprise that goes with it, which has increased, you know, not only throughout Oklahoma, but from people coming in from out of state as well. Out of state, you know, criminal enterprises and things like that that are preying on Oklahomans, and in rural communities, you're seeing it a lot more.
Obviously. Okay, Chief, we will be paying close attention to this and how your department responds if it passes, and we appreciate you sitting here talking to us about it. And you can submit questions by sending us an email or watch previous sit-downs at news9.com/chief.